The question is, will this development create more traffic on Watson Road? And based on our traffic engineering study, no, ma'am, the traffic will not.
The audience erupted in laughter at Monday night's meeting when told a proposed 640-unit subdivision on Watson Road would not result in more traffic. Liz Ryan was there.
It was a packed house at the Classic Car Museum. Residents had a lot of questions and concerns about a proposed subdivision between Wildwood Drive and Watson Road. Raj Tinderler did a traffic study, and he says there'll be less traffic on Watson, but more on Wildwood.
There is going to be some increased traffic on Wildwood.
The developer would build a new connection
from west of Watson Road all the way to Wildwood Road.
The proposed project is in Commissioner Roy Alamos' district.
This is the delicate balance that we face, the affordable housing versus the growth. I will take a look at every project and judge it on its merit like I do everything that comes before me. But I thought it was important for me tonight to get to hear the residents, hear their concerns about the drainage, about the traffic.
30% of the homes would be workforce housing and sold at $260,000. But that price cap only stays in effect for 2 years. After that, the homes can be sold at market rate. Some residents voiced concern about that at the meeting, and I asked Alema what he thought about it.
It's something that I think we're going to look at. So workforce housing is something that I'm going to emphasize with regards to the comp plan.
A Wildwood Drive resident told project manager Greg Matavina she's worried the increased traffic would make it hard to evacuate in the case of an emergency.
I suppose there are trade-offs in everything that we do. We've got to have a place for these people to live.
Clay Murphy is running for commissioner of District 3.
There's a huge need for workforce housing. The challenge we have here for this project is that infrastructure in and out isn't completed yet. And until they fix the roads, I think we need to put something like this on hold.
Judy Spiegel is on the Planning and Zoning Board.
I think the county seriously needs workforce housing. I think there are some concerns about this development as far as traffic, and I do understand the implication on Watson Road as well.
The project goes before her board February 1st. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Liz Ryan.
This local news is a service of your hometown Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. A homicide suspect is caught in St. Johns County.
St. Johns County Sheriff's Office North Region deputies located a car early Monday morning connected to a fugitive wanted in connection to a homicide. Lieutenant George Harrigan from the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office.
Deputies conducted a traffic stop on the vehicle in the area of St. John's Parkway and Silver Forest Drive. Tamar Jones, 31, was taken into custody without incident and transported to the St. Johns County Jail.
During the investigation, it was discovered 31-year-old Tamir Jones had committed the crime just the day before.
Investigation revealed that Jones has an active first-degree murder warrant out of Harnett County, North Carolina, regarding a shooting incident that occurred about 13 hours prior to the traffic stop. A homicide suspect driving around residential areas in the middle of the night is concerning. Our deputies conducting proactive policing no doubt prevented further crimes from occurring.
For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Having lived through the Peanut and using it either as a pedestrian, a cyclist, or a driver in a vehicle for as long as it's been under construction, and before that and now currently, even people who live in the county and regularly traverse it once a month or whatever still get confused.
City Commissioner Barbara Blonder calling for major changes along San Marco Avenue in downtown St. Augustine. During Monday night's commission meeting, she said FDOT needs to rethink the department's $8.2 million project to redesign the intersection at the western edge of the Bridge of Lions.
The pretzel looks even more confusing to me, and I would imagine that because the concentration of tourists is really all downtown, that's going to become an issue in terms of confusion and in terms of traffic flow. Just how complicated that whole design is, whether it's this, which is very similar to the Peanut in a lot of ways, or the pretzel, which is even more complicated.
There's a public meeting planned for February 20th where residents can share their input. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Daryl Moody.
And now you're up to date with St. Augustine's Local Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.